For the sake of the child, those 6 words became the perfect weapon for everyone to stab me in the back. My parents, my in-laws. Suya's eyes were swollen red from sobbing, cowering in the corner, unable to even look at me. I was white-knuckling the evidence. Suya's hotel records with another man. Lin Hao, you need to calm down. What married couple doesn't have their spats? A spat. Are you kidding me? The records laid it all out in black and white. 7 times in 3 months. She's young. Obviously. It was just a momentary lapse in judgment. 7 times is a momentary lapse. Lin Hao, lower your damn voice. Dudo is still fast asleep. Mom, I'm getting a divorce. What divorce? So, you've been married for 7 years. It's exactly because we've been married for 7 years that she thinks she can play me like this. Play you? What are you talking about? My daughter made a mistake. But are you really going to act like you're blameless? What did I do? You're always working overtime and neglecting her. Do you have any idea how exhausting it is to raise a child alone? So being cuckolded is actually my fault. Your mother-in-law is right. Lin Hao, you need to reflect on yourself. Mom, I'm doing this for your own good. A divorce helps absolutely nobody. Think about Dudo, he's only 4 years old, eh? Can't you just suck it up for the sake of the child? Suck it up. You want me to just sit here like a pathetic cuckold? Lin Hao, watch your mouth and show some respect. Xiaoya already admitted she was wrong. What more do you want from her? Lin Hao, I messed up. I truly deeply regret what I did. You've been seeing him for a long time, haven't you? What? Stop playing dumb. A lapse in judgment doesn't happen 7 times. I don't know how it happened. Oh. Who is the man? Suya, I'm asking you a damn question. He's just a colleague. Which colleague? What's his name? Stop interrogating her. She already confessed. What more do you want? I want the cold hard truth. The truth is she had a momentary lapse in judgment. She's drowning in regret now. Can't you two just go back to living your lives? No, we're getting a divorce. This is my absolute breaking point. Lin Hao, if you actually go through with this divorce, don't even dream of getting custody of Dodo. What is that supposed to mean? Dodo was born from my daughter. Changing his surname to Su makes perfect sense. His name is Linsa. It's just a name change. Besides, custody usually goes to the mother anyway. Lin Hao, listen to me, don't be reckless. If you divorce, how will our relatives look at us? The shame would be unbearable. You people, you're all just here to bully me into forgiving her? Where are you going to sleep? Lin Hao, we aren't finished talking yet. This nightmare started this afternoon, when I caught a glimpse of a text on Suya's phone. A fitness coach. Suya has never even stepped foot in a gym. The latest check-in was just last week. Last week she claimed she was working late, and like a total moron. I even brought her a late night snack. Who the hell is this fitness coach? He'll give in eventually. I have a plan. Who is she talking to? Lin Hao opened the door. Eat something. You didn't touch a single bite last night. Lin Hao, let me give you some heartfelt advice. Suya definitely crossed the line. I'm not trying to shield her, but think about Dudo for a second. He's only 4 years old. He needs both his parents right now. If you leave, what happens to him? So I'm just supposed to sit back and get cuckolded. Stop using such vulgar language. Listen to reason. I'm doing this for your own sake. Divorce is a lose-lose situation for everyone. Imagine the vile rumors people will spread. Vile, my wife cheating on me isn't vile enough. That is a private matter between you two. Handle it behind closed doors. If you cause a scene and divorce, how will our relatives and friends look at our family? Mom, whose side are you actually on? I'm telling you, this is for your own good. I've been cuckolded. And your first instinct is to worry about saving face. You call that being good to me? Lin Hao, how dare you speak to your mother like that? Is Lin Hao awake yet, dear in-law? He's up. Haha. Lin Hao, come here. Let's have a real heart-to-heart. I know you're fuming right now, but we are family at the end of the day. Is there anything we can't resolve peacefully, Mom? My mind is already made up. Made up about what? The divorce? You're still sticking to that stubborn attitude. This isn't an attitude. It's a reality. The reality is your wife had a momentary lapse in judgment. She's realized her mistake and is genuinely sorry. Clinging to a grudge like this, is that supposed to be impressive? A momentary lapse happens 7 damn times. Isn't it normal for young people to make mistakes? Who hasn't slipped up in their youth? Since when is adultery just a youthful mistake? What I'm saying is, Mom, just stop talking. Lin Hao, I truly know I messed up. You can hit me, you can curse me, I don't care. Just please, I'm begging you, don't divorce me. Get up off the floor. I won't. If you leave me, what's the point of me even living anymore? What about Dudo? He's only 4 years old. He needs his father. You should have thought about all of that before you cheated. I know it's all my fault. But please give me just one more chance. Get up. Stop the theatrical performance. What? Do you seriously think I'm clueless? Who were you on the phone with last night? I didn't. What are you saying? He'll agree to it. I have a way. Who exactly is going to agree? And what is this way of yours? Auntie, I'm here to check on Xiaoya. Wait, what's going on? Did I come at a bad time? Why is Suya's best friend showing up now? Xiaoya, why are you crying like your world is ending? Lin Hao, is there really no way past this hurdle? Xiaoya already admitted she messed up. Can't you just grant her one single chance? Do you even know what actually happened? Xiaoya told me everything. She definitely crossed the line. But she is genuinely deeply remorseful. Genuinely remorseful. Yes, you've been married for 7 long years. Are you really going to trash this entire relationship? Over one single mistake. You call hitting a hotel 7 times one mistake. I know you're absolutely fuming. But a divorce is a lose-lose for everyone. Just think about Dudo. Always with the Dudo excuse. Because Dudo being the victim is a fact. The kid is only 4 years old. He needs a complete stable home right now. If you go through with this divorce, how is he supposed to face his classmates? Besides, have you even done the math? You'll be bleeding child support after the split. If Xiaoya gets custody of Dodo, you're looking at least 2 or 3,000 a month. Between rent and the mortgage, the pressure will crush you. Lin Wan, who invited you here? Wait, how did you even know we were fighting? Who tipped you off? I was the one who asked her to come. When exactly did you contact her last night? All right. That's not the point right now. The point is, can you two just have a civil conversation? I need to use the restroom. Xiaowan, please try to talk some sense into him. This boy is just too stubborn for his own good. Don't worry, auntie. I've got a foolproof plan. He just interrogated Xiaoya about that phone call. If he keeps digging, it might, don't worry. Just have Xiaoya turn on the waterworks in a bit. Men are suckers for a woman's tears. These people really think they can play me for a fool, don't they? By the way, everything is going according to schedule over there. Xiaoya, how is the progress on your end? Has he finally caved yet? Just stall for as long as possible. Once that money hits the account... Oh, what money? What took you so long? Just a bit of an upset stomach. Lin Hao, please just think it over one more time. I'm truly... Fine, I'll consider it. Seriously, but I need some space. How much time do you need? I'll give you all an answer within a week. Thank you so much, Lin Hao. I have exactly 1 week to dig up the truth. I need to find out who that fitness coach really is. What's the deal with that mysterious cash? And what exactly is this gang plotting against me? Over the next few days, I played my part in their pathetic script perfectly. I went to work as if nothing had changed, and returned home every evening. My attitude towards Suya visibly softened. I completely ditched the cold shoulder I'd been giving her. When she initiated a conversation, I actually bothered to respond. See, I told you so. No grudge can survive between a husband and wife for long. The following day, I tracked down my old buddy Ching Gang. What brings you here? I need a massive favor. What is it? Are you telling me? That guy mentioned the money arriving over the phone. Exactly. But what money? No clue. That's precisely why I'm here. Have you audited your household finances yet? I haven't had a single chance. Start there immediately. Here's a transaction tracking software. Go home, log into Suya's account, and find out her. I don't even know her password. Try her phone number or your anniversary, test them one by one. Chenggang, do you think she's been playing me from the very start? I truly hope not. But you need to brace yourself for the absolute worst. That night, while Suya was distracted in the shower, I successfully bypassed the system's security. It took 3 attempts to crack the code. It was Dudo's birthday. The moment the account balance flickered onto the screen, I was paralyzed, completely rooted to the spot. Only 328.47 yuan remained. Where the hell was our joint savings account? The one we opened right after the wedding? There should have been nearly 400,000 in there. 400,000 just vanished into thin air. Over the past 3 months, multiple massive transfers have been made. 100,000, 80,000, another 100,000, then 50,000. It totaled well over 300,000 yuan. And every single cent was sent to an account held by Wang Guihua. So that's how it is. No wonder she's been relentlessly badgering me to forgive her. This was never about saving a marriage. They were just stalling for time to siphon off the assets. I found it. The money was laundered to my mother-in-law. Over 300,000. Are you absolutely certain? Brother, it's time to prepare for the worst case scenario. I know. What's your next move going to be? Keep digging deeper. The following day, Chenggang sent me a cryptic message. Take a look at this. I began sifting through Wang Guihua's financial records. Tell me, what do you see in those numbers? Dialectic. Numerous large deposits hit her account in the last 3 months. The timing aligns almost perfectly with Suya's transfers. But wait, what is this? Where did this specific 500,000 yuan come from? The transaction was made 2 months ago. The sender is a name I don't recognize at all. Now look at this other file. That fitness coach? I had someone tail him for a bit. What did you uncover? This is the guy she's been seeing. But he isn't a fitness coach by any stretch of the imagination. Then who is? Zhou Junkai, what the hell did you just say? That fitness coach contact in Suya's phone is actually this man Zhou Junkai. 2 months ago, he wired 500,000 yuan to your mother-in-law. He's a high-level executive at an investment firm, raking in a 7-figure annual salary. What exactly is his connection to Suya? We're still digging into the specifics, but based on their hotel check-in history, this has been going on for at least 5 years. 5 years. That means this started the very year Dudo was born. Wait, Dudo is 4 years old now. If they've been seeing each other for 5 years, a terrifying possibility suddenly flashed through my mind. Changgang, Dodo is 4 this year, right? Yeah. If Suya and that guy have been together for 5 years. Are you suggesting? I don't know for sure, but I have to find out. You're going to do a DNA paternity test. Just use this to collect a cheek swab from Dudo. I have a contact at the forensic lab. If we rush it, we'll have the results in 3 days. I had always believed Dudo was my own flesh and blood. Listen, brother. Let's just pray this is all a massive coincidence. I kept obsessing over those numbers. 5 years, 500,000, another 300,000. The pieces just wouldn't fit into a coherent answer. But one thing was becoming crystal clear. These people were playing a high-stakes game, and I might have been their pawn from the very beginning. 3 days later, the investigation report arrived. Finally, Joe Junkai, age 35, vice president of an investment firm. Annual salary over $1 million. Owns 3 properties and 2 luxury cars. None of that matters. What is his history with Suya? Suya and Joe Junkai were university classmates. Same year, different majors. But here's the real kicker. They were actually a serious couple back in college. So you're saying he's Suya's ex-boyfriend. He's much more than just an ex, according to the intel I've gathered. They broke up shortly after graduation, but they never truly cut ties. The very same year you married Suya, they reignited their secret affair. Meaning from day one of our marriage, Suya was... And I finally dug up the truth behind that 500,000. What do you mean? When Joe Junkai wired that 500,000 to your mother-in-law, he actually included a specific memo. For your hard work and trouble. What the hell does that mean? Joe Junkai hands your mother-in-law 500,000, and she in turn siphons another 300,000 from Suya. If Joe Junkai is Suya's longtime flame, what kind of service do you think he's paying for? He's paying her to play matchmaker for their affair. Are you suggesting? My mother-in-law took a bribe from Joe Junkai, just to facilitate his relationship with Suya. It's more than just facilitating. Following this twisted logic, your mother-in-law knew about the cheating from the start. Instead of stopping it, she was actively helping them cover their tracks. That 300,000 was your family's hard-earned savings right. Suya transfers the cash to her mother, who then funnels it into a hidden account. By the time you two finally file for divorce, that money will have vanished into thin air. They were plotting this divorce from the very beginning. Pressuring me to forgive wasn't about saving the marriage. It was a stalling tactic to buy them time. There's one more thing. Last month, your mother-in-law visited a real estate agency and put down a massive deposit. A down payment of 200,000, with a 50,000 holding fee already paid. I bet the rest of the blood money is arriving soon. Changgang, keep digging into Joe Juntai. I need to know what his ultimate endgame is. Why would a guy making 7 figures drop 500,000 just to maintain an affair with a married woman? What is he really after? You're right. The math on this just doesn't add up. I'll keep digging. And help me get that DNA sample tested immediately. Got it. My mother-in-law, Suya, and Joe Juntai, all colluding to ruin me. They've played me for a fool for 5 long years. Honey, what do you feel like having for dinner? I'll cook whatever you want tonight. My heart turned cold. If you want to put on a show, I'll be your lead actor. But once I've gathered every shred of evidence, none of you are getting away. I woke up in the middle of the night for a drink of water and passed by Dudo's bedroom. He was fast asleep, a faint innocent smile lingering on his lips. From the very second he was born, I swore to be the absolute best father I could be. But now, I can't even bear to look at him. To keep Suya from getting suspicious, I kept up appearances at work during the day and played house with her every evening. I ate the meals she prepared. I listened to her mindless chatter. And when she leaned in, I forced myself not to flinch. 3 days later, Changgang finally called. The results are in. What's the verdict? You should just come down here. Half an hour later, I was sitting in Changang's office numb. Lin Hao and Lin Dodo. Biological paternity is excluded. I genuinely believed I was a father. I thought that child was my own flesh and blood. And the truth, my entire life has been a sick joke. Brother, I have to go. My mind was a complete and utter void. By the time I pulled into the driveway, it was dark. Why is my father-in-law here? Lin Hao, can I come in for a bit? Let's have a couple of drinks together. Lin Hao, I am so sorry. What are you saying, though? Just give it to me straight. Dodo, he isn't your son. You knew this all along, didn't you? How long have you known the truth? Since Suya first got pregnant, you knew and you didn't say a word to me. I was terrified. Your mother-in-law, she said as long as you didn't know, we could pretend it never happened. The child I raised for 4 years isn't even mine. You call that nothing happened. I know I failed you, But who is the biological father? Jo Junkai. He was Suya's first love. When did they start seeing each other again? Long before you two even got married. You're telling me that when Suya stood at the altar with me, she was already sleeping with Jo Junkai. Why? Why did your entire family conspire to deceive me? Jo Junkai was penniless back then. Your mother-in-law thought you were the better catch. And that 500,000 from Jo Junkai, what was that for? It was compensation. Compensation for what exactly? For allowing Suya to marry you back then. He promised to take her back once he struck it rich. That 500,000 was just the down payment. Your whole family has been playing me since day one. Get out. Lin Hao, get the hell out. Lin Hao, I am so sorry. Get out. You look like death warmed over. Any new leads? Yes. Jo Junkai, he has a criminal record, right? 5 years ago, he was sued for high-stakes fraud. The amount wasn't huge at the time, so he settled it out of court to keep it quiet. Also, I dug into his firm's current status. On the surface, it looks like a legit investment firm, but underneath, it's a total cesspool. They're suspected of running an illegal fundraising scheme. The authorities already have them under the microscope. Are you absolutely sure positive? The feds are making their move next month. Changgang, can you get me more incriminating details? I want to see if I can pour some gasoline on this fire. Brother, are you planning to stab him in the back? Not just a single stab. I'm going to drag him straight to hell. Mom, Dad, I need to talk to you. What's going on, son? We'll talk when I get there. Lin Hao, why do you look so pale? Did you and Suya have another blowout? Mom, there's something you both need to know. What is it? Dodo isn't my son. Lin Hao, is this the truth? Oh, my poor son. How could your life be this tragic? How did they even dare to do this? Mom, Dad, I'm telling you this now. Not because I want to break your hearts, but because I desperately need your support. What I'm about to do next is going to get very ugly. What do you intend to do? I'm going to make them pay a devastating price. Son, whatever you do, your father stands behind you. Those people are literal subhuman scum. Don't hold back, ruin them completely. 2 days later, Chenggang sent over a crucial file. Jo Junkai's company is in a much deeper mess than I imagined. Someone has already blown the whistle to the authorities. The informant is a disgruntled ex-employee of Jo Junkai. The next day, I consulted a friend who's an expert lawyer. Your situation is incredibly convoluted. Marriage fraud is legally difficult to categorize specifically. But if we can definitively prove he concealed major facts prior to the marriage, you can claim a much larger share of the assets in court. What about my mother-in-law? She pocketed 500,000 from Jo Junkai and then siphoned over 300,000 from our family accounts. Doesn't that qualify as criminal fraud? That depends on the specific circumstances. If we prove she and Suya conspired to hide marital assets, we can legally claw that money back. The 500,000 is a very unique case, however. We need to examine the transfer agreement and the memo. Now this is getting interesting. If we can prove that the money was paid to facilitate an illegal act, or something that violates public order and morals, we can petition for a full refund. Helping her daughter commit marriage fraud. Doesn't that count as a violation of social morals? We can certainly argue it that way. But we're going to need an ironclad trail of evidence. Don't worry, I'll provide all the evidence we need. Son, there's something I have to tell you. What is it? Your mother-in-law called me today. And what did she want? She was prying into how you and Suya are doing. I didn't let anything slip though. I just told her everything was fine. Did she say anything else? She said she wants to host a family dinner next week. Supposedly, she wants to clear up all the misunderstandings. Mom agreed to it. Tell her we'll be there. So my mother-in-law is hosting a little banquet. Next week, help me prep all those incriminating files. Understood. Do you need me there in person? No need. But stay on standby nearby. Copy that? Late Friday night, Changgang delivered the final batch of intel. And there was one extra file. What the hell is this? Jo Juntai's private call logs. I obtained them through unconventional means. They won't hold up in court. But you definitely need to see this. Look at this specific call. Linwan Suya's bestie. The timestamp is from the very first night she came to my house. The night they tried to bully me into forgiving Suya. Jo Juntai and Linwan spoke for 47 minutes. What is their actual connection? The logs show this wasn't just a one-time thing. They've spoken over 20 times in the last 3 months. Linwan showing up that day was way too convenient. Her relationship with Jo Junkai is clearly far more complex than just being Suya's friend. There's a much deeper conspiracy unfolding here. Dig into Linwan's background for me immediately. On it. Suya, the mother-in-law. The father-in-law, Jo Junkai. And now we've added Linwan to the mix. Just how massive is the game these people are playing? She's actually Jo Juntai's cousin, exactly. Linwan's real name is Jo Wan. No wonder her arrival was timed so perfectly. No wonder her advice was so practiced and smooth. With calls to Jo Juntai happening that frequently, it turns out she was. The mole Jo Juntai planted right next to Suya. I mapped out their entire social network. Jo Junkai sits at the dead center, connected to Suya, the mother-in-law, and Linwan. And every single string leads back to one person. Do you see the full picture now? I see it perfectly. This entire grand scheme, Zhou Junchai has been pulling the strings from day one. Spot on. He let Suya get married to you, had Lin Wan fanning the flames from the sidelines, and bribed your mother-in-law to play along for the cash. So what's his ultimate angle? His endgame is actually sickeningly simple. He wanted a free ride to raise his kid. What, 4 years ago, Zhou Junchai hadn't struck it rich yet. Suya was already pregnant with his child, but he was too broke to afford a family. So he orchestrated Suya's marriage to you, to trick you into bankrolling his son's upbringing. Now that he's swimming in cash, he's ready to reclaim both Suya and the boy. I was nothing but a high-end unpaid babysitter. I raised that kid for 4 agonizing years, and now the real father is coming to claim the prize, while I'm expected to just kick rocks. It gets even more cold-blooded. I scrutinized the recent transaction logs. After Suya funneled that 300,000 to your mother-in-law, the old lady immediately wired it back to Zhou Junchai. Say what? Look at the memo for yourself. Debt repayment. This is the asset stripping loop Zhou Junchai engineered. Explain that to me. Suya to mother-in-law, then to Zhou Junchai. By moving the money in a circle like this, even if you file a lawsuit, it'll be nearly impossible to claw it back. Suya was just giving money to her mother, and her mother was simply repaying a friend. Brilliant. Zhou Junchai's plan is absolutely airtight. He let another man raise his son for 4 years, and now he's siphoning that man's life savings too. What about the heat on Zhou Junchai's firm? Is the hammer really coming down next week? The intel is solid. Monday is the day. Perfect. That's the same day as the family dinner. You're planning to lay your cards on the table. I'm doing more than just laying them down. I'm going to tear his entire conspiracy to shreds. Monday night, the dinner party commences. Lin Hao, come on in, join us. Auntie, you shouldn't have spent so much. Oh, we're family? Why so formal? I gathered everyone here to have a heartfelt chat, and finally clear up all these recent misunderstandings. Auntie is absolutely right. It's definitely time for everything to be cleared up. Xiaowan is here. Quick, take a seat, take a seat. Zhou Junchai's firm has been raided and shut down. He's currently in custody, undergoing intense interrogation. What's the matter? Oh, nothing at all. Since Auntie is so eager to clear up these misunderstandings, then I have a few choice words of my own to share. What are you talking about? The cold, hard truth. What the hell is this? Auntie, why don't you take a look for yourself? How did you get your hands on this? The source isn't important. What matters is that every word on those pages is a fact. What facts? In the last 3 months, Suya's account transferred over 300,000 yuan to Wang Guihua. Wang Guihua's account received 500,000 from Zhou Junchai, with a memo for your hard work as a matchmaker. Then Wang Guihua sent 300,000 back to Zhou Junchai, under the guise of a debt repayment. Now, Auntie, care to explain exactly what is going on here? I have no idea what you're rambling about. Don't know, huh? Here's the DNA paternity test result. Lin Hao and Lin Dodo. Biological paternity is definitively excluded. Lin Hao, I what? Do you still have the audacity to try and explain? I can explain everything. 4 years, that child isn't even mine. You've kept me in the dark for 4 agonizing years. Zhou Junchai is Dudo's biological father, isn't he? Lin Hao, I was wrong, I was so wrong. You've been playing me for a fool from the very start. And then there's you, Miss Zhou Wan. What did you just call me? Zhou Wan, Zhou Junchai's little cousin. Did you really think changing your name would stop me? How did you find out? I know far more than you can imagine. For instance, how you were the mole Zhou Junchai planted by Suya's side. The night I discovered the truth, you two spent 47 minutes on the phone plotting. By the way, do any of you know where Zhou Junchai is right now? His company was raided and seized today. Suspected of running a massive illegal fundraising scheme. He's currently under criminal investigation. That's impossible. The sugar daddy you're all counting on is currently drowning in his own mess. Wang Guihua, you pocketed that blood money just to help your daughter deceive my son. That child you let him raise for 4 years, this isn't over. You disgusting fraud. Mom, let's get out of here. Wait just a second. Lin Hao, let's talk this out reasonably. There's nothing left to say. I've already retained a top-tier lawyer. The divorce papers will be served tomorrow morning. As for all that cash you siphoned off, I will claw back every single cent you stole. The aftermath of the confrontation played out even more perfectly than I had envisioned. Zhou Junchai's firm was completely liquidated and shuttered. The illegal fundraising totaled well over 20 million yuan. He was slapped with a criminal detention order, and a cold prison cell is the only thing waiting for him now. Suya bombarded my phone with a dozen frantic calls. Lin Hao, you can't be this cruel to me. Dudo is an innocent child. And what about me? I was innocent too, wasn't I? I promptly tossed her number into my block list. The lawyer delivered the divorce settlement into Suya's hands. The terms of the agreement were razor sharp. Asset division. All marital property and real estate belongs solely to me. The 300,000 yuan they siphoned must be returned in full. Since Dudo is not my biological child, I have zero legal obligation for child support. Furthermore, Suya must pay me massive emotional damages. The moment she read the terms, she suffered a total meltdown. Neighbors and relatives began gossiping like wildfire. I can't believe Suya would commit such a heinous act. Isn't that straight up marriage fraud, yod? Making another man raise someone else's kid for 4 years. That is absolutely soul-crushing and immoral. I heard her mother even took bribes to keep the secret. That entire family is just rotten to the core. Wang Guihua, after everything your daughter has done, how do you even have the nerve to show your face? Ha! Lin Hao, I'm begging you, please just let me go. Let you go. You conspired with Zhou Junkai to ruin my life. And now you expect to walk away scot-free. I was only a messenger, I swear. I didn't take any money. You Zhou family scumbags are experts at washing your hands of guilt. Lin Hao, I'm begging you for mercy. Zhou Junkai has already been hauled off to jail, and my cousin-in-law has vanished into thin air. Their entire household is in absolute shambles right now. Can't you just find it in your heart to let me go? Why didn't you think about my heart when you were stabbing me in the back? Get lost. And relay this message to Suya. If she refuses to sign those divorce papers immediately, I'll leak every single shred of evidence onto the internet. Lin Hao, are you really this cold-blooded and heartless? Heartless, you've been gaslighting me for 4 years. Yet you have the audacity to call me heartless. I truly did love you once, ha. Marrying me while carrying another man's bastard, is that your version of love? The divorce is final tomorrow. Be there and don't be late. The next day, Suya and I officially finalized the divorce. Finally, this nightmare is over. Do you have a moment to drop by the office? I can't explain this over the phone. It's too heavy. What happened now? Take a seat and talk to me. I kept digging into Zhou Junkai's shady dealings, and I stumbled upon something extremely disturbing. What are you getting at? Who do you think was the true mastermind behind all of this? Zhou Junkai, obviously. Zhou Junkai was the architect, that's certain. But there's someone even bigger pulling his strings. What the hell do you mean by that? Look at the files yourself. This is the equity structure for their family business. The name at the very top of the hierarchy is Lin Wan. Lin Wan is the true power player of the Zhou family. Zhou Junkai's investment firm looks like his on paper, but the actual controlling shareholder is Lin Wan. She is the real boss behind the curtain. So Zhou Junkai was just a puppet, a white glove for her. The entire illegal fundraising scheme, the real mastermind orchestrating it was Lin Wan. My head began to throb with a deafening buzz. Why her? Why did it have to be her? Because of her father. Take a look at Lin Wan's expression in these photos. This is the official notice of prosecution. Suya's entire family has been formally charged. They've been framed as the primary culprits, while the real architect of the fraud walked away clean. And what about Zhou Junkai? He was fully acquitted. Suddenly, the chain of evidence collapsed. Now he's being framed as just another victim. So that's how it works. From the very beginning, Lin Wan was the puppeteer pulling every single string. She orchestrated the affair between Zhou Junkai and Suya, and bribed my mother-in-law to play along. She even came to my house to mediate just to stall for time. Once the scheme hit the light of day, she vanished into the shadows completely unscathed, leaving Suya's family to rot as the designated scapegoats. I finally realized why my father-in-law was too terrified to speak. He wasn't scared of his wife. He wasn't scared of Suya. He was trembling at the power behind Lin Wan's hand, a hand so influential he couldn't even dream of crossing it. Someone paid a visit to my office this morning. Who was it? I haven't a clue. But they made their stance crystal clear. Cease all investigations immediately. I'm a professional investigator, yet I can't even trace who that person was. I'm sorry, brother, but I can't help you anymore. One last thing. Check your bank account. You'll receive a massive anonymous wire transfer today. What money compensation? 1 million yuan. Ha! Is this my hush money then? A bribe to keep my mouth shut. A warning to stop digging into the truth. I deluded myself into thinking I'd uncovered everything. I thought everyone involved had finally faced justice. But look at the reality. Is this really how the rules of this world work? 4 years of marriage. 4 years of total devotion. 4 years of calculated deception. And in the end, it's all valued at exactly 1 million. It's utterly ridiculous and profoundly pathetic. The curtain has fallen on this tragedy. But life must go on.